All right, this is a black slide. You can't exactly tell right now because we are going to start in kind of a dark place, right? But trust me, we'll come through the darkness towards the end here, hopefully into something that is inspiring to you as it is to me. This is kind of how I see educational technology in a lot of ways right now, kind of rabid cheering of fans for pretty much whatever comes out there, no matter the quality. If you're using computers and technology with kids, we're going to support it. But this, to me, is what education looks like naturally. And you may have seen this on the internet, right? This was the damage done when we institutionalized it. And this, which you can sort of see, is the repair job done by an 86-year-old woman at the church. So when we infuse technology, we are kind of getting this distorted pattern in a lot of cases. Not always, but then we're celebrating it. We're building whole companies around using technology to do things to kids that we don't really want them to do. And it's not hard. Education, majority of people expect clean dog food. When you come to school, it's going to be unpleasant. So if we add some gravy, we're not substantially changing the dog food. It remains dog food. That's why places like the Khan Academy have become so popular for doing relatively little. The fact that this one guy can put up a whole bunch of videos of himself just talking, and we celebrate it and give him millions of dollars and build whole institutions around it is horrible. But then this guy's trying to defend it, and what does he say? He says technology is like hamburger helper. A worse analogy I could not imagine. Hamburger helper being kind of just the lowest possible bar. We have people being quoted in public, actual educators saying, the reason I decided to buy this interactive board was because I could write on it with a banana. With a banana. The other thing we seem to do is we want to infuse the idea of instruction within the technology. We build these charts that says Google Earth, that's application. Totally devoid of any context. I don't know how Creative Commons is that, and these are proliferating, right? So we have them on peacocks, umbrellas, etc. We have iPad apps that claim that they're going to get you to a certain level of blooms, no matter what you as a teacher do. This is the de-skilling of instruction. It's you and your kids and what you decide to do that matter, not the program itself. Star teachers of various brand names, right? So full disclosure, I am an Apple Distinguished Educator, but you'll never hear me say those people are my family and I won't say anything bad about Apple products in public. Those sort of things really scare me, and these things are going to be more and more prevalent, more and more email footers. Missed a whole slide. There are cool things out here though. This is something I saw recently, Fluidity Software. It's really taking that idea. What's unique and different about the way you can interact with a tablet, the gestural interfaces. The things there really should be checked out. So go see Fluidity. This is something that I am ashamed that I did to my own children, right? Automaticity with math. I looked on the iPad store. I tried to find some apps that matter. I ended up with this thing where you just really click the numbers. It's just frosting on the same rote memorization flashcards, as opposed to this guy, Tang. He's actually building games that are engaging and fun, but also teach you things, help you deconstruct the way numbers work, the way addition ought to be broken down. Just a whole different world there. As we move into digital content, that idea of we've got to get our digital books and that sort of thing, what you're getting is garbage. It's the same book. It's a PDF format. You can't mess with it. You can't divide it. They're just going to make more money. Dan Meyer, I think, is really doing some interesting things around the way and what this content ought to look like. He's got all sorts of interactive pieces that they're doing online, totally outside a construct that they can use. This guy, Sean Cornely, Think, Think, Thunk. If you want to see somebody really doing something unique and different about instruction and grading, awesome stuff. An actual classroom teacher who's just reconceptualized everything, really pretty things. And I always try and pitch things like Google Earth. It's free. The fact that we can have geographically contextualized, time-based information that kids can create, build, or interact with, and we're not using it all the time, just makes me sad. But the deal is, people, when we come together like this, we've got to be asking hard questions of one another and celebrating the things that we see are really beautiful and elevating it up. and we've got to have more time like this. We won't have it face to face, but we can do it online. So get out there, publish your stuff. Thank you.